Today we are going to be learning about God's promise to Abraham. Abraham loved God, and God gave him many blessings. A wife named Sarah, many servants, lots of land, sheep and cattle, and great riches. God also gave Abraham a very special promise. He said, "I'm going to make you into a great nation, and through your family, everyone on earth will be blessed." This was the promise of a Savior. The Savior would be a blessing to everyone on earth, and he would come from Abraham's family. But there was only one problem. Abraham and Sarah didn't have any children, and they were getting very old. One night, God wanted to reassure Abraham that the promise would come true. He took Abraham outside of his tent, which you'll see on your ornament, and said, "Look up into the sky and count the stars." But there were too many stars for anyone to count. Then God said, "That's how big your family will be, too many to count." And Abraham believed God's promise, so he kept waiting. What do you think happened? God's promise came true. When Abraham was 100 years old and Sarah was 99 years old, Sarah had a baby boy named Isaac. How did God keep his promise to Abraham? He sent him a son named Isaac, and many years later, he sent the Savior Jesus. So as you hang this tent on your Jesse tree, here's an Advent promise that I want you to remember. God promised Abraham that he would have a son, and that the Savior would come from his family. Thanks for listening to this devotion with me, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.